Hello, history students. It's your friendly neighborhood librarian here with some information that should help you do a really good job on your Ancient Civilizations project. To get to my website, if you go to the Farmington High School site, scroll over school information, the Phoenix Landing Library is down at the bottom there. If you click on that and go to Connections, I've built a web path with great resources that can help you do well. When you're doing your initial research, I would suggest that you just type in the name of your empire. From there, after you do that initial research, then you can start to be more specific with things. So I would start off with, let's say you're researching ancient Sparta, just type in Sparta. And then after you found enough resources, and you've learned a lot about Sparta, then start typing in more specific things like geography of Sparta or famous Spartan leaders and stuff like that. The website I want to show you first is Utah's online library. If you click on the link right here on my site, it'll take you, and if you're at school, it'll automatically log you in. If you're at home, then you have to log in with a username and password. The username is online and the password is database. The first place that I suggest you go to is World Book Encyclopedia, World Book Online. It's an encyclopedia, so it has a lot of great concise information. So it's going to be accurate and it's going to be shorter for people who don't know a whole lot about the subject. I would suggest using the student edition and then type in the ancient civilization that you're looking at. So we'll do Sparta, for example. If you click on it, Sparta is our first hit. Let's see what it has to say. We're not going to obviously read through it all. You can do that when you do your project. But some of the cool things about World Book, down at the bottom, World Book usually sources the articles out to experts. We can see here that this person, Peter Krentz, has a PhD. That's a doctorate degree, a very high degree in history, and he works at Davidson College right now. So we can say that this person is an expert on this subject. Under how to cite this article, if you click on that, it cites the source for you. So one of your assignments is to cite the source in MLA format. So all you would have to do would be copy and paste that in your assignment and it's done for you. So World Book, written by experts, it tells you who they are and how they're experts, and it also cites the source in MLA format. So really a great resource to use. The next one I want to show you is Gale Reference Collection High School. For this assignment, I would suggest you use Gale in Context High School. That's the one I found to be the very best. From here, you can type in your civilization right here, or you can browse and see if that it's available as a topic. The topics already are associated with a lot of information. So we'll show you really quickly. Browse topics. Maybe you're researching the Romans. It's arranged alphabetically, so you could go scroll all the way down to the R's. Another thing that you could do is you could click on Control F and type in your civilization, Roman Empire, and it just pulls it up for you if it's available. If not, let's say Sparta. It's saying it's not there. But you could do ancient Greece, and maybe Sparta would be part of that. Ancient Greece right here, ancient Egypt, India, kingdoms of Africa, Middle East. So those are some places that you can go to look for specifics too. Ancient China as well. Going back to the Romans though. And again, you can also search up here and type that same thing and see if they have, it'll list all the things that are available. We can see that there are some reference articles, biographies of famous Romans, magazine articles, critical essays, websites, academic journals, lots and lots of stuff for you to scroll through and click on. I usually like to start with the reference ones. Roman Empire. And this starts off talking about the government, the background of the empire, and we scroll down, we can see a lot of information here. One of the cool things about Gale is that if you highlight things, you can also add notes, maybe use as a quote. Obviously I haven't read the article, so I don't know what this is saying, but I'm just, showing you an example here. And you save it. And then if you go up to this OneDrive, icon. If you're using Google Chrome and you click on the OneDrive icon, it'll take this article, it'll take all the highlights that you made, all the notes that you made, and it'll save it into your OneDrive. The other great feature that it has, just like with WorldBook, it will cite the source for you in MLA format, so you can just copy and paste that in as your source. And I'm betting that you can find enough information using WorldBook Online and Gale in context to complete the assignment. Gale uses articles, academic journals, encyclopedias, and it just kind of compiles them all. But all of these resources have been professionally edited and fact-checked, so it's pretty reasonable to expect that the information from Gale is trustworthy and credible information. If you still can't find enough, or if you want to try another resource, back to the Phoenix Landing Library. We just talked about Gale. SweetSearch is an academic search engine that tries to filter out non-academic sources. So we could type in Sparta here and see what it has to say. It always starts off with ads. So here we can see there's an ad for the Spartan race. It's clearly labeled ad. Same with here, Michigan State Spartans gear. So trying to get some bills paid as they put ads on. But after that, they usually try to give you some really high quality academic content. This one comes from history.com. You always want to, find out who the authors are. So with history.com, if you click on the authors section, it says the history.com editors. If you click on that, it'll give you a little explanation of who wrote this and who it's overseen by, so that you might say to yourself, okay, this stuff seems like it's trustworthy, good information. So always check out who the author is, no matter where you're at, to find out a little bit more about, how credible the source is. One of the drawbacks of using SweetSearch is that it doesn't cite the source for you in MLA format. On my website, at the very bottom of this section, I've included some links to citationmachine.net, which can help you with MLA citation if you can't remember how to do that. Purdue's Online Writing Lab also has a lot of great information on how to cite sources according to MLA. And then at the very bottom, I put a little template for how to cite sources, what goes where for a source citation, to help you as well. Well, I hope this presentation was helpful. If you need any help with anything else, don't hesitate to come and see me in the library. Thank you.